shall get started. Come up to standing. A few warming up movements for our weight loss challenge. Start off with the legs 3 or 4 feet apart. Hands on the waist, toes pointing outwards. We'll be practicing Kali Asana. Bend both knees, exhale. Inhale, come up. Keep the feet grounded. If you don't need the hands, keep them in Namaste. 2, exhale. Slowly inhale. 3, exhale. Inhale. Thighs are engaged. 4, exhale. Inhale. 5, exhale. Inhale. Do it 3 more times. 6, exhale. Inhale. 7, exhale. Inhale. Slowly, last time. 8, exhale. Inhale, come up, join the feet, release the hands, and then you come into the tabletop position, also known as all fours. Knees hip width apart, hands directly under the shoulders. Adjust yourself. We are practicing the cat and cow stretch. Have the toes nicely pointing back. Inhaling, drop the abdomen, head up, look up. Exhale to round the spine, press into the palms, chin tucked in. Second time, inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin tucked in. Third time, inhale, chest is wide open, feel a stretch to the throat area. Exhale, shrugging your shoulders. Keep the navel drawn in, tailbone tucked in. Do it 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Press not only on the hands but also on the knees. Last time. Inhale. Chest is wide open. Observe how well you're able to breathe. Exhale. Now notice the constriction of the breath. Back to a neutral position. Tuck your toes. Take the mountain. Exhale. From the mountain, you're going to raise the right leg behind. Inhale. Step the foot outside the hand. Keep the back knee lifted. Raise the right arm for a twist. Look up. Come back to the mountain. Exhale. Left leg going back. Inhale. Step the foot outside the left hand, left arm up to the ceiling, twist. A total of 5 rounds. Continue, come to the mountain, exhale. Second round, right leg up, inhale. Foot outside the hand, raise the right arm up. Exhale, mountain. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, foot outside the hand, raise the left arm. Exhale, mountain. Carry on. 3 more times. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, mountain. Inhale, the other leg up. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, mountain. 2 more times. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, mountain. The other leg up. Inhale, foot forward. Exhale. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, mountain. One last time. After you're finished, you look between the hands, take tiny steps forward, walk the feet between the hands. And then reaching across, inhale, arms up, come up to standing. Exhale, release the hands. Very good. Today we will practice 3 rounds of classical Surya Namaskar, followed by 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar A. Okay? You can start at the top of the mat, feet together. First round, right side, inhale. Exhale to join the hands, prayer position. Take the arms up, inhale, look up, push the hips forward. Exhale, come down all the way, bend the knees, hands next to the feet. Right leg back, inhale, dropping the knee, toes out, look up. Knee lifted, left leg come into a plank position. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. Slide forward, inhale, head up, toes out. Hips up, exhale, mountain. Right leg between the hands, inhale, drop the left knee, look up. Left leg also forward, exhale, feet together, head down. Finish, inhale, arms up, look up, arch back. Exhale, relax. Inhale, on the left side, palms together, exhale. Take the arms up, inhale, look up, arch back. Bend forward, exhale, come down. Left leg back, inhale, drop the knee, toes out, look up. Knee lifted, right leg, plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Slide forward, inhale, head up, toes out. Hips up, exhale, inverted V. Left leg between the hands, inhale, drop the right knee. Right leg forward, exhale, feet together, head down. Finish, inhale, arms up, look up, arch back. Exhale, relax. What's happening, Kanika? Is it too early? Shivananda Surya Namaskar. Practice second round. 1, palms together, exhale. 2, inhale, deeply arch back. 3, exhale, come down. Right leg, 4, inhale, stretch. 5, hold the breath, plank. 6, exhale, knees, chest, chin. 7, slide forward, inhale, elbows tucked in. 8, hips up, exhale, press down deeper. Right leg between the hands. 9, inhale, drop the left knee. 10, exhale, left leg also, head down. 11, inhale, arms up, look up, arch back. 12, exhale, relax. Inhale, 1, palms together, exhale. 2, inhale, deeply arch back. 3, exhale, come down all the way. Left leg back, 4, inhale, stretch. 5, hold the breath, a straight line. 6, exhale, knees, chest and chin down. 7, slide forward, inhale, head up, toes out. 8, hips up, exhale, inverted V. 9, left leg between the hands, inhale, drop the right knee. 10, exhale, right leg also, head down. 11, inhale, arms up, look up, arch back. 12, exhale, relax. Third and the last round, inhale. 1, exhale. 2, inhale. 3, exhale. Right leg, 4, inhale. 5, hold the breath. 6, exhale. 7, inhale. 8, exhale. Right leg, 9, inhale. 10, exhale. 11, inhale deeply. 12, exhale. Inhale. 1, exhale. 2, inhale. 3, exhale. Left leg, 4, inhale. 5, hold the breath. 6, exhale. 7, inhale. 8, exhale. Left leg forward, 9, inhale. 10, exhale. 11, inhale deeply. 12, exhale. That was 3 rounds. Now we'll practice 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar A, which has 9 steps. I'll guide you only for the first round. After that, you're on your own. Pull up your kneecaps, shoulders rolled back. Ekam, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Raise the arms, join the palms, look at your thumbs. Dve, exhale, Uttan Asana. Come down with the head close to the knees. Trini, head up only, inhale, Ardha Uttan Asana. Chatwari, jump or step back, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, scoop up, inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shut, hips up, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Adjust yourself, keep the feet hip width apart. 5 deep breaths. A hissing noise. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more breath. And 5. Look between the hands. Inhale. Sapta. Jump or walk. Ardha Uttan Asana. Head lifted. Ashtau. Head inside. Exhale. Uttan Asana. Nava. Reach up. Inhale. Stand tall. Look up at your thumbs. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale. Samasthiti. Carry on. Second round. Do a total of 5 rounds. When you're done, stand with the feet slightly separated. Catch your breath. Excellent. Please look, we'll be starting off with a balancing posture. It'll be a flow. So you start off with the hands on the waist. Bend the right knee into the chest. Hold on to the knee. Now continue holding without losing balance. Lean forward halfway. Keep pulling the knee into the chest. Okay? Take your time, balance. From there, hand on the waist. Raise the leg behind for warrior three. Square your hips. And then to come out, pull the knee into the chest. Straighten the leg, balance here. If you are more strong, do it with the arms in the air and finish from there. Okay? Let's start the right side. We'll do it together. Stand tall, tighten your thighs, bend the right knee into the chest, pull it in tight. Stay here. Take a pause. We'll go slow, step by step. Now, very gently, continue pulling the knee tight. Lean forward just halfway. Keep the toes pointing back. Lean forward. Now, hand on the waist, leg straightened all the way for warrior three, balance. Look down. Excellent. Come out. One more time. Knee into the chest. Inhale. Concentrate. Hands on the waist. Now you straighten the leg. Be here. If you can take the arms up, that's great. Stay. Keep the thigh lifted more. Stay, stay, stay. And slowly exhale. Release the hands. Release the right leg. Try the other side. Left knee pulled into the chest tightly. Hold the knee. Stomach pulled in. Now continue holding the knee into the chest. Very gently lean forward. Nice, Olga. Lean forward with the toes pointing back. Wonderful. Hands on the waist. Practice warrior three. Concentrate. Square your hips. Look down if you like. Nice, Neha. Shipra, square your hips. Rotate the front of the thigh down. Wonderful. One more time. Stand with the knee into the chest. Hold on to the knee tight. Concentrate. Steady. Challenge yourself. Now hands on the waist, leg in front of you, toes pointing outwards. You could be here or as a scale up, raise the arms. Stay, all of you. Good. Stomach pulled in. Leg up more, Shipra. Nice, Olga. Leg up more, Neha. Nice. Release the leg. Release the hands. Wonderful. Relax. Come sit down. Let's practice Navasana now. You're going to be holding on to the back of the thighs. You start with the knees bent. We'll be repeating all the postures several times. So keep the knees bent, calf muscles parallel. You could continue holding or release, but the knees remain bent. Stay here. 10 counts. 1. Look at the toes. 2. Nice, Olga. 3. Chest up. 4. Feet slightly higher, Shipra. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Excellent. And 10. Drop the feet. Immediately get into a plank position. Notice you're not just taking the weight on your arms, but also keep the thighs engaged. Abdomen slightly pulled in. 10 counts. 1. Strong core. 2. Lean forward, Charul. Lean forward, Shipra. 3. Yeah, that's it. 4. 5, 6, 7, elbows straight, Olga. 8, yeah, look down at the front edge of the mat. 9, 10, drop the knees now, come up to standing and practice the chair pose, Utkat Asana. Sink the hips, scoop the arms up, 10 counts. 1, keep the knees pushed back. Go easy. 2, 3, nice. 4, arms up higher, Marie. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Straighten up, release the hands, come into the tabletop position or all fours. From there, you move the hands 3 inches more in front, 3 inches more in front. Right, from there we'll be practicing 10 push-ups. All right, all you have to do is lean forward, shoulders ahead of the wrists, bend the elbows as per your comfort. Exhale, lean forward, bend the elbows, come up, inhale. Neha, you'll have to lean forward more. Second time, lean forward fully, bend the elbows, exhale, inhale. Carry on. 3. Olga, you have to lean forward more. Nice. After 10 push-ups, you lie down on the abdomen. Practice cobra, all of you. Hands next to the shoulders, feet together, toes pointing back, forehead down. Inhale, head up, chest up. Good. You can take help of the hands just a little bit. Try to lift up maximum. Marie, hands more back. Good. Now just for some time, let go of the hands. Keep them hovering in the air. You may fall a little, but that's okay. Breathe. 1, 5 counts only. Squeeze the elbows. Try to lift higher even though you're falling. You'll have to work against it. 2, 3, Olga, higher. As the toes are pointed back, you can try lift up one more time. 5, come down, forehead to the mat and stretch back into the child's pose. Exhale. Catch your breath here. We'll be repeating the same sequence for a few more times. Maybe 5 sets of that. This is a very important time, the rest that you get. Okay, inhale, sit up. Once again, with the feet in front, practice Navasana. Knees bent as a variation. You can try to interlock your hands to the back of the head, elbows wide open. Good. Chin up. 10 counts. 1. Continue to keep the knees bent. 2. Beautiful, Olga. Feet touch. Sorry, knees touching. 3. Beautiful. 4. Good, good, good. Slightly lean forward, Neha. It'll be easy. 5. Beyond the sit bones. 6. 7. Wonderful. 8. 9. And 10. Drop the feet, come into the plank quickly, high plank. Nice. In the plank, you're going to extend one arm at a time in front along the ear. Stretch the arm, right arm. Nice. Come back, left arm. 1. Right arm, left arm. 2. You're doing beautiful. Keep the core tight. Right arm, left arm. 3. Marie, it's okay, even if you're not doing it, stay in the plank. 4. Good. Nice, Charul. 5. 6. Come on, Shipra. 7. Lean forward, Neha. 8. Beautiful. 9. And 10. As you finish, drop the knees, come up to standing. A variation of the chair pose. You're going to form a V shape with the feet. Okay, the heels could be slightly separated, but if you're able to touch them, that's the best. Hands on the waist, form a diamond shape with the legs. Knees slightly bent. Could stay here. Elbows rolled back. Breathe comfortably. 1. Feel a nice stretch going along the inner thighs. 2. Perfect, Shipra. 3. Chest is open. 4. Also widen the knees more and more. 6. 7. 8. 9. Wonderful. 10. Inhale, straighten out. And then practice dolphin push-ups now. You can come to the far end of the mat, Vajrasana. Measure your elbows, clasp your fingers. Get started. Lean forward, chin ahead of the hands. Exhale. Back to the inverted V shape. Inhale. Exhale to lean forward. Inhale to push up. 3. Do it with awareness. 4. Concentrate on the abdominal region. Shipra, reduce the distance. Walk the feet in. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. After 10, you sit in Vajrasana just for a moment. Drop the knees, hands to the knees. Now for the Cobra variation, we'll be bringing the hands here to the pelvic area and keep the elbows free so that you can squeeze the elbows, lift both the chest as well as the legs. Cool? So lie down on the abdomen. Position the hands just under the hips. Elbows are free. Now squeeze the elbows. Squeeze the elbows. Inhale, head up, chest up, both legs up. 10 counts. Toes pointing back. Be steady. 1. Beautiful, Shipra. Very nice. 2. Squeeze elbows more, Olga. Yes, like that. 3. Knees straight. Wonderful. 4. 5. Keep breathing. 6. 7. 8. 2 more breaths. 9. And 10. Exhale, come down, hands next to the shoulders. Child's pose. Relax. 30-second break. You recover completely for the next. We have 3 more sets to go. Excellent. Inhale, sit up and take Navasana. Okay. This time with the knees straight, toes pointing. Okay, the toes are not in towards you, they are away from you. You could take help of the hands. You could place the hands on the blocks, maybe if you have blocks. Keep the toes pointing. If you're super strong, then you don't need the hands, stretch them. But taking help of the fingertips is absolutely fine. 1, knees together. 2, chin up. Beautiful, Olga. 3, slightly lean forward, Neha. Hand, blocks more in front. 4, yeah, beyond the fingertips. Okay, you can keep them flat, no problem. 5, legs up, Shipra. 6, point the toes more, Kanika. Yes, 7, chest is open. 8, you're doing good. 9, excellent. And 10, bend the knees, feet down. Please look at the plank variation. This is quite simple. So, plank is with the shoulders stacked over the wrists. You're going to slightly lean forward with the core tight, more weight on the shoulders and the more engagement of the core. Come back. Lean forward, take a tiny pause, thighs working, come back. Lean forward, take a pause and come back. Okay. Do this for 10 times. Be on the tips of the big toes. So 1, come back. Inhale, lean forward. You can stay there and breathe. Come back. 2, lean forward. Hips up slightly, Olga. Hips up slightly. Stomach in. Look down, Olga. Look down. 3, keep practicing by yourself. 4, 5, 6, hips up more, Olga. Look down fully. Look at the front edge of the mat. 7, 8, 9, one last time, and 10. You can drop the knees, come up to standing. Practice Kali Asana for the legs 3 to 4 feet. And you could be interlacing the hands, stretching them up as a scale up. Palms facing the ceiling. Otherwise, hands in Namaste should be more comfortable. 1, 10 counts. 2, beautiful Charul, keep breathing. Feet wider, Shipra. 3, increase the distance. 4, don't worry about the count. Don't let the counting make you panic. You just observe the breath. 6, try to breathe maximum. 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, come up to the center. You can join the feet. We'll practice once again. Take the tabletop for push-ups. Coming on all fours, hands going 3 inches in front. Good. You cross at the ankles, feet to 1 inch off the floor. And give me 10 push-ups. Lean forward, exhale. Inhale, come up. 1. Very good. 2. Keep the tailbone tucked in. Lean forward more, Kanika. 3. Shipra, lean forward. 4. Look in front. Olga, you'll have to move the shoulders more in front before you go down. 5. 6. Keep the chest off the floor. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. You can finish. Lie down on your abdomen. Cobra variation, hands interlocked behind the back, forehead down. Hands interlocked behind you. Good. Feet are together, only the head up, chest up. Inhale, pull the arms away, keep them away from the hips. 1, 10 counts. Okay. 2, you're not dropping them, you're keeping them away from the hips. 3, as the arms are active, you shall lift higher. 4, keep pulling the arms. 5, keep pressing on the insteps. 6, 7, 8, 9. One last time, lift up, and 10. Exhale, come down, hands next to the shoulders. Take the child's pose. 45-second break. You have deserved it. Relax. See if taking the hands back makes it more comfortable. That's your choice, totally. But I'm giving you an option. Drop the shoulders. Relax completely. Inhale, come sit. We'll be practicing a twist in the boat pose. Navasana. With the knees bent, come back to with the knees bent, lean back, calf muscles parallel. Okay? If you have a block, you could hold the block vertical between the hands. Otherwise, hands in Namaste. Turn, look to the. It's better that you look to the screen, but any one side is fine. 1. Any one side. Good. 2. Hold it like that, Naina. Slim slide. Yeah. 5. Knees together as much as possible. Both elbows lifted, Neha. Both elbows lifted. Yeah. 6. Press into the block tightly. 7. Shoulders relaxed. Marie, you want to hold the block like this? The slim side. And 10. Slowly now. You take the plank. And in the plank, we were leaning and moving back. This time you'll just lean forward and stay there for 10 counts. So plank is with the shoulders over the wrists, but you lean forward. Notice the core is nicely engaged. One more weight on the arms since you're on the tips of the big toes almost. 2. Chipra, lean forward some more with the elbow straight, chest up. 3. Beautiful, Charul, knees straight. 4. You can do it. 5. Beautiful, Mari. 6. Find the length, chest up. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Drop the knees, come up to standing, inhale. For the chair pose, you're going to stand with the feet just hip width apart. Come down halfway and bend the knees, rest the abdomen on the thighs. You can either keep the hands in Namaste or extend them fully. Hands in Namaste is totally fine. 10 counts. Look at your toes. 1. Hips more down, Marie, if that's okay. 2. Beautiful. Take the knees back little by little. 3. 4. 5. And 6. 7. Hips back more, Charul. 8. 9. 10. Come up to standing. Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Release. Good. If you know how to practice Hindu push-ups, you can go for that, starting from the down dog, or come back to dolphin push-ups. This time we'll be going for 15 push-ups. I know you can do it, so let's start. 15. Go at your own pace. Hindu push-ups are like this. You can look at Kanika. Look between the hands, nose dive and scoop up into an up dog, back to inverted V. Look between the hands, nose dive, up dog and inverted V. Okay. 15. Keep your own count. Good, Olga. Dolphin push-ups are totally fine. Just be confident with whatever you're doing. Shipra, bend the elbows more. Also keep the knees soft. Lie down. Once you've finished 15, lie down on the abdomen. With the back of the hands touching, arms alongside the body. Keep the back of the hands touching the ground. You can also keep the feet touching, but if you want to keep them hip width apart, it'll be much easier. Choose. Inhale, head, chest, both legs up. Come up. Toes pointing back. 1. Good. 2. Keep stretching the toes. 3. Collarbones wide open. 4. 5. Nice. 6. Engage the core. 7. strengthening the back muscles. 8, 9, 10. Exhale, come down, stretch back into the child's pose. Again, 45-second break. And we'll be practicing one final set, after which we cool down. Inhale, sit up. Navasana, this time Namaste, twist to the other side. If you are using a block, hold it with the slim side. Calf muscles parallel. I'll start counting. 1. Good, very nice, Shipra. 2. Rotate the hands more if you can. 3. 4. Chest up. 5. Knees together if possible. 6. Turn more, Marie. 7. Breathe, breathe. 8. 9. 10. Drop the feet and take the plank position. You would be taking just the plank, plain and simple, or bend one knee at a time towards the chest tight. Right, left. With the toes pointing back. 1. Toes pointing back, Kanika. Yeah. 2. Keep going. Stay in the plank. 3. 4. 5. Lean forward, Olga. You are not moving, only the legs are moving. 6. Beautiful, Shipra. 7. The more you engage the core, the easier it becomes. 8. 9. Notice you're not kicking, do it slowly with control. And 10. Drop the knees, come up to standing. Okay, take the feet out. We'll practice simple squatting, deep squatting with the hands in Namaste. Or if you want to scale up, do it with the arms in the air. Exhale, come down. Inhale, stand up. 1. 2. Arms remain lifted if you want to keep them in the air throughout. 3. Beautiful. Thighs engaged as you do this. 4. Concentrate. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. As you finish, you come practice any push-ups of your choice. You could do them with the knees down. You could do Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can even hold Chaturanga for a couple of breaths. Come back. So that's the best way to do it. If you want to really challenge yourself, stay in the Chaturanga, take 2 breaths and push up. Again, stay in Chaturanga, take 2 breaths and push up. Do that only 5 times if that is what you're choosing. Rest of other kinds of push-ups, 10 push-ups. 2 breaths, come up. Notice the entire body is working for this. especially the shoulders, arms and shoulders. Just 5 of these. After you're done, lie down on the abdomen. Arms in front now. Good. The feet are hip width apart. Keep the insteps pressed down. Only the head up, chest up. Inhale. Come up. Good. 1. If you have a block, you could be holding the block horizontal like that with your hands. 2. Feet stay down. But if they're naturally lifting, don't worry about it. I don't mind. 3. Arms up higher, Olga. 4. 5. 6. Up. 7. Arms higher. Keep the neck neutral. Look down. It's okay. 8. Chest up. 9. One last time. Do your best. 10. Hands next to the shoulders. Come to the child's pose. Exhale. Just for a moment, take the hands behind the back, interlock the fingers and stretch them over the head. Stretch them up as much as possible. Good. Stretch them up some more. Loosen up the shoulders. Now, as you drop the hands, sit up, inhale. Good. Straighten out the legs. Practice Baddha Konasana. If you would like to keep the feet pulled in tightly, it's your choice, but I recommend keeping them slightly in front. Hands from under the ankles. Head down to the feet. Make it easy for yourself. Relax. Unlock yourself. Inhale, come out. Straighten the legs, lie down. We're almost finished. Simple twisting with the arms along the sides. Form an alphabet T shape. And now bend the knees. Keep the feet mat width apart. More than hip width. Mat width. As the right knee falls to the right side, left knee will follow along. Drop both knees to one side. Look away. Inhale, center. Drop both knees to the other side. Exhale, look away. Do this for 5 times by yourself. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Another 3 rounds. After you're done, you could take Shavasana. If there's some more discomfort, you can also pull the knees tight, rock front and back 5 times. Shavasana, final relaxation. Chin tucked in, eyes closed, like a dead weight. Drop all effort. Allow the breath to reach all the different parts of the body. Relax down to the smallest of the cell. Slow down the breathing. Relax. Relax. If the body is asking you to spend some more time here, please continue. If you're ready, wiggle your toes, your fingers. Prepare to wake up. Join the legs, arms over the head. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, turning over. Very gently you sit. Sit with the spine erect, chin parallel to the floor. Watch the breathing for some time. Let us end together now. Hands in Namaste. Inhale. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.